When you see that field of blue, you know it can be only one place in the world. Boise, Idaho, on the campus of Boise State and home to the fabled giant killers, the Boise State Broncos. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Broncos will kick it away to start us off. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So San Diego State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Wide out in motion. To the ground to try to pick up the first. At the 40, there he goes! And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Aztecs headed quickly to the line.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Dropping back, it's Duffy. They've got the screen set up. Runs through the tackle. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? They'll try to run for it. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. The Aztecs are on the move. They're getting this guy lathered up. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. He'll pull it on the read. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's James. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
I think as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? Third down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Duffy. Getting some heat. They get to him as he throws. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. He makes a grab. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. They'll send out the kicker here. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. And if they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
A first down for the offense. On the run, it's Genty. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. The quick out. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And they swarm him under.
Great job by the offense, being patient, understanding when they're in zone coverage, I got to hit those tight windows, make those precise passes to get those big plays.
There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Looking for a block. It's Welch. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Hand off from the shotgun.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. Gets it out quickly. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Trying to get to him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his man. At the 20, he's got space. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Under a minute to play here in the 1st half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Boise for a fun 1st half than you? And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
The Aztecs will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more field goal and this is ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just don't do anything stupid and give the game away.
He'll keep it himself. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Genty. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The inside handoff. Still running at the 40. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Penn State is getting blitzed right now in Beaver Stadium in front of that super loyal fan base. Loyal, but my goodness, that's being tested today. They're trailing by 14 to Ohio State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to throw, it's Duffy. Got his man down the middle. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Aztecs are in the hurry up.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Here comes the hurry up. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Brings it down on the right side. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, San Diego State. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together an 81-yard drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Third down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And the Broncos get enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. The give to the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The offense lining up for a first down play. To the air, it's Duffy. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. He's looking to throw. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Line gets set, first down. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our